What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Beyond the Multiverse. Today we're going to be taking a full look at the Obi Wan Kenobi show as a whole and giving a full review of this series. I'll start by saying that I absolutely loved this show. There were so many points in this show that beautifully contributed to the overall story of Star Wars that George Lucas had in mind. This show felt very Star Wars to me and very much like George's story. Now, let's get on with the review. Episode 1. Episode 1 was a great starting point for the show. We see the lostness and brokenness that Obi Wan is still feeling 10 years after Mustafar. He is reluctant to help Bail Organa because he hasn't been a Jedi in 10 years, and even then, he thinks he failed Anakin. The hero's reluctant call to action takes place, and he's back in action saving Leia. Episode 2. This episode was slower to me, but still a good one. The writing of this episode makes Daiyu feel like a really skughole of a planet. We have great moments between Obi Wan and Leia, the daughter of Anakin Skywalker. We get the heart-wrenching moment when Kenobi realizes that Anakin is still alive. To me, this moment was pretty good. I don't have a problem with Reva being the one to tell him because it really isn't anyone better to tell him, and it doesn't really matter. This moment is about the realization that Kenobi has and not about the person who's telling him. It's about the raging river of emotions that Kenobi is feeling. And of course, we can't leave out that awesome ending with Vader. Episode 3. Overall, this is another great episode, although there are some weird spots in the writing. One of my favorite parts of this whole series is when Obi-Wan sees the illusion of Anakin in his Jedi robes on Jabin. And then, soon after that, the oh crap moment when we see the Imperial flag on Freck's transport. When Vader's walking through the village, snapping people's necks and dragging them through the dirt, we really see how evil Vader has become, and it's true to the character of Anakin that he wants to show this off to Kenobi because he knows he's there and he knows he's watching. At the end of this episode, we get the awesomely dark moment of Vader dragging Obi-Wan through the fire, feeling the same pain that he felt on Mustafar. Now, this is where the weird writing part comes in. The fire is reignited by a blaster shot from Tala, and Vader, for whatever reason, doesn't extinguish the flames as he just did moments before. The only explanation that I have is that the flames are significantly higher than the ones that he just put out with the Force. But as we see in later episodes of the show, Vader is definitely powerful enough to extinguish those flames. Episode 4. This episode is probably my least favorite of the series, but we still get some cool moments. We get a very Fallen Order reminiscent infiltration of the Fortress Inquisitorius. Vivian Lyra Blair really shined in this episode, as she did throughout the whole series when she was being interrogated by Reva. She's adorably defiant, and she really shows her Skywalker blood. The rest of this episode was okay, but not my favorite. The T-47 speeder saving the day was pretty cool, but other than that, it just wasn't for me. Episode 5. This was a fantastic episode, and to me, it rivals any Star Wars Disney Plus episode of any series. Reva gets fleshed out and we finally understand her true motive. The Battle of Jabin was really cool, which, by the way, this was actually the second Battle of Jabin, the first being in a comic book during the Clone Wars. Tala and Ned B's death was absolutely beautiful and tragic. I teared up at that part both times I watched that episode. Towards the end, we finally see the brutally powerful Vader that we've been waiting for. He holds back the transport with little effort and rips away at the hull like it's nothing. His duel with Reva again shows his strength in the Force, as well as his lightsaber combat being far above anybody else's. Episode 6. The final episode of the series. Reva goes to Tatooine to kill Luke Skywalker. Now, if you're confused on why she wants to kill him after she just, air quotes, switched sides, she actually didn't. She was an Inquisitor to kill all Jedi because she truly believes that they are wrong and bad people. She wanted to kill Vader to get revenge for killing her friends on the night of Order 66, and now on Tatooine, she's still trying to carry out her mission, just on her own now, not with the Empire. But she doesn't go through with it, because she realizes that she's become the very thing she swore to destroy. I liked how Owen and Beru were willing to fight until their last breath to protect Luke. We know that Uncle Owen can be kind of a jerk, so it was cool to see him and Beru really take on that Guardian role. Of course, the highlight of the series, the duel between Vader and Obi-Wan. We get the recall line from Revenge of the Sith when Obi-Wan says he will do what he must, and then the recall line from Rebels when Vader says, "Then you will die." Obi-Wan assumes his iconic opening stance with the beautiful shot of the camera and the amazing score from John Williams. This fight was amazing. The choreography was on point, they were both aggressive and voracious. Obi-Wan ends the fight with a very anime-style, floating rocks pummeling Vader until Kenobi finally strikes a blow to the helmet, revealing Anakin. Kenobi pours out his heart, telling Anakin that he's so sorry for everything, and Vader replies with probably my new favorite line in movie history, saying, "You didn't kill Anakin Skywalker. I did." Back on Tatooine, Obi-Wan goes and gets to meet young Luke, and he delivers his famous line of, "Hello there." This was very cool, and I'm glad they worked in that line in an actually meaningful way and not just a meme. Obi-Wan is heading back home on his EAP, and he finally sees the Force ghost of Qui-Gon, Liam Neeson, This was truly an awesome surprise, and I was smiling ear to ear watching it. Same goes for Ian McDiarmid as the Emperor when he's talking to Vader. It was so incredible. Overall, this show is truly a gift, and I'm so glad we got it. I'm actually quite melancholy that it's over. I watched Ewan and Hayden in the prequels as a kid, and while I didn't become as big of a nerd until later, I still loved it. I played Star Wars on the playground with my best friend who was a super nerd. He would be General Grievous and I would be Obi Wan, and he'd tell me, okay, you have to rip open my chest and then shoot it. It's the only way to kill me. And I'm like, okay, I can do that. Ewan McGregor as Obi Wan Kenobi has had a huge impact on a lot of us, and it's really quite sad that this could be the last time we see him play this character. With that being said, I don't think they should do a second season, because I don't know if there's enough room for a story there. There's 10 years left until episode 4, so is Obi-Wan going to go on another last adventure? With all that being said, I'm so thankful for this show. I loved every second of it, and I'm glad we all got to be a part of it and witness it together. Let me know what you guys thought of the show overall in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe for more nerdy content just like this, and until next time, may the Force be with you.